We got DK, Tet Fiends by 120. No surprise, really. That's his go-to build. And LabyRinth opening up with the Lich, which is also his style. So DK Fiends versus Lich Ghouls. This is what everybody expected, I think, from this matchup. A little scout going on. Boom, first blood, 2 minutes in. And what's the play? Is it expansions? I think Labby can certainly try that on some maps. This might be one of them. Tet Fiends, take time. Is a timing related strategy. And Labby shouldn't let these games go to the very, very late game, because 120, one of the best Fiend players this game has ever seen. LabyRinth, not so much. Oh, Lich vs DK. Very conservative creep route, I gotta say. And with that, 120 is going for some economy, trying to delay the creeping. The Null Brood is leaving home. Done. Go off to college. But yeah, there shouldn't be a way. If 120 gets this kill, he wins the series. Nah, not like that. Good stuff. Tech on the way. No expansion with that pressure. 120 also forward narrow. Haven't seen that too often in Undead Mirror. But yeah, Lich needs levels. He has the early game advantage, Nova and ranged attacks. It is better than whatever 120 has. Of course, you can throw coils, but there's a projectile travel duration and Nova is instant. So all the contested creeps should be going to Labby. I really, really like how much pressure he's putting on the DK. Heads up play, Lich. Oh no! That can't happen. That was some solid XP. I would love to tell you how much, but Blizzard, this overlay thingy isn't working anymore. Where you hover over the XP and it tells you.
Nice start for a Sunday. AB2W stream.
Hell yeah. Hope you have a wonderful breakfast and enjoy the Lord's Day. This ghoul play. Under pressure now. Same goes for the DK. First Fiend is out. It's a little bit of a damage spike. And the Rod of Necromancy is running out. So this is the time where you kind of want to retreat into your base, close to home, stalk up, wait for the next Fiend, and start creeping. Labby confirms all of that. And yeah, if he had expo plans at any point in the game, that can be scratched for sure. And we see a classic tier 3 follow-up as well. A little bit of a ghoul rotation, moving back. Oh, wow. He spent a lot of time in the middle, not getting level 3, moving all the way back because there's no rod anymore. Felt a bit suboptimal. But you also don't want to allow the DK Fiend to get the Hydra and the Turtle. Boom, 120 level 2. I think he has displayed yesterday that once again he is within the top 4 of the game. If you defeat Lyn, you might just be on top of the scene. You might just be the favorite for the entire tournament. Who defeats Lyn? Not many people can say that about themselves. Even though yesterday's Lyn was probably not the strongest Lyn. And that is reflected in the ELO ranking as well, where Happy Lyn and Fortitude lost ELO points this week, while 120 was gathering a hell of a lot. So yeah, strong shape. If this tournament would end today, I'd say 120 is the favorite to take it all. But yeah, for some reason, Labby has his number. Labby can't just read him unlike anyone. I think almost Labby has an easier time defeating 120 in Mirror than Happy has. I'm closer to the number 1 in ELO now than at the start of the week. Nice. Yeah, good progress, Unity. Good progress.
A player's forces are under attack.
So this was a Lich opener into Fiend play. DK isn't level 3. Finds the Ring of Regen. Solid. Scroll of the Beast, double gloves, and ring. It's looking good for Labby, I'd say, in the mid game. If he can play his Lich advantage. Tier 3, around the corner, pretty much same time. And there you go. Massive Nova trying to drain some mana before the statues come out, before the first fight really happens. And this is smart. It is so fascinating. And I can't really explain it. Labby has no chance versus Happy. Never. Since they met in the War3 Champions finals, there was never a series where Labby had a chance. Against 1-0, whole different game. So boom, tier 3 done. Frenzy, Destroyer, Statue, Orb, here we go. Levels are better for Labby. Army is better for Labby. Tech is better for Labby. Only the third hero missed. Been some experience with the Crypt Lord again. But I would be quite surprised to see that here. Well, we need Invo Potions. And we're ready, aren't we? Oh, I once again forget to turn off the bottle sponsorship thingy. Let me fix that real quick.
A player's forces are under attack.
I have received new icons, by the way. HD. True HD updated icons. Maybe we're gonna introduce them soon to the overlay. Especially for spells and heroes. Great. So, red spot. Level 4 heal wards. An amazing situation for Labyrinth. The thing and the biggest asset at the moment for 1-0 is his micro with Fiends, I think. And he has to outperform. That's what it is. That's what he has to do. And maybe in his base, there's chances for that. We got the narrow power up, but a lot of ghouls too. Town portal coming in. Aggressive. We have a town portal on the DK. Everything is clumped up. Silence. Nicely done. Feed. Being saved. That statue was not the perfect situation for 1-2-0. Throws a coil. Saves the feed. Next Destro up. Coil micro. Seems very fine on Labyrinth's side. I think with this position when there's no counting possible. Kiting possible. Labyrinth has a very, very solid chance. For how long though? Lich in a bit of trouble. Got that Invo Potion from the shop he just grabbed. And supply is turning a little bit in favor of 1-0, but 2 units still very hurt. Lich in trouble. No coil after this one. Both rings of protection on the DK to keep him safe. It's a very, very low supply now. With the advantage of 1-0 that his next statue will be arriving shortly. Deny, but damn, Necromancer holds his ground. Despite a rocky start. We got a Mana Stone now, which is very good. As I said, statue should be right there. And what's plan B for Labyrinth? Army value isn't that much. And as you can see, 1-0 was pulling ahead a little bit. Still 700 gold on Labyrinth, who can steal all the items now, which is big. 4-3-2 heroes, especially that Lich is a gigantic asset as long as you have skeletons. In Wolver's heal scroll. No burrow, just stocking up at 50 again, stalling a bit. And of course everybody wants to use the statues and the regen. What's next? Ooh, red spot. Not too shabby. No big levels for LabyRinth. We're just going for the fight. And now 120 can fight his Fiend kiting style. Let's see for how long. Has to consume the Mana Stone. Goes for the Fiend. Saves it. For Phase of Fast. Thank you for the 47 month. 4 years closing in. Destroyer also saved by the coil closing in. Now it's down. And Labby, this is what you get. This is what you get when you go into a Fiend Mirror with 120. He is just the freaking best with this unit. I'd say nobody's better. Not even Happy is better. Look at him. Beauty. These two Fiends saved by movement. This one Fiend saved by the coil. And this one as well. Oh my god. This kid is so good. This kid is so freaking good. Might lose one due to the chase, but it's just a very one-sided affair. With 120 chasing LabyRinth around into his own base. How can he get so good with Fiends? This is what Labby has to prevent. There is an expo though. And it's done. It only now starts to pay off. Was this a deliberate sacrifice by Labby to lose the early late game to win the late game? Or can 120 just push through because he expects this play? Another sharp access, this time invul 120. Spidey socks for the Dark Ranger, and we should be more than fine. That's a little bit of a downside with the Fiend build against buildings. You're not that good. But skeletons should be gone. I don't think this Hail Mary worked out, Labby. Very unfortunate for him to find himself back-to-back in mirror matches where he's really not that good at. And this expo didn't pay off at all. Ouch! Lich level 5, maybe, or a Destroyer Bust. Do or die. Silence hits well, is being dispelled. Destroyer falls for LabyRinth. He is throwing so much damage onto Fiends. Only now gets one, thanks to Nova. But Labby, your DK, Town Portal necessary. And that Destroyer Bust didn't work. Gets 2 Fiends, that's admirable. On the cost of a Destro and a Fiend himself. Entei! Hello, 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 hello. Thank you for the raid as always. It is wonderful that you're back to our lovely little game. Hope that life in Cologne is beautiful. Hope you can enjoy the early winter times with a, I don't know, little walk or whatever you're up to. I mean, getting a raid from Entei for an undead mirror after a Destroyer Bust. How poetic. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Hit me up if you visit the Hamburg Experion. Love you guys. Oh, that's so sweet to say. And now 120 with an expo. Ay. Things are not getting much easier for our Korean. Every region has their own best undead. Obviously, we have Happy, 120 in China, LabyRinth in Korea. No real competition for any of these. And another chance. Destros do have mana. No heal scrolls. Lich so close to 5. 1 kill to 5. And maybe that is the way what 120 sees the mission objective. It's the DK. Pretty much out of the fight. No silence. Was the coil on cooldown? Oh, it is not now. Fiends are falling left and right, but the 10 supply gap stays intact. Fiend shots connecting, but not enough. Lich is level 5. Going for the counter focus. Invul swap though. And you can go into that 7-second beast mode. Off we go. Boom goes the dynamite. And if Labby doesn't get the counter kill, he might get 2 though. Slows down. Lich in trouble. 2 heroes about to fall. Neck and neck fight. But now without a coil, Lich up for grabs. Trying to get there. He has a mana potion. Can he turn this? Oh my god, the Zeppelin escaped. Such a sick move by 120. The great escape. Wild fight for survival. For LabyRinth in the middle. He was down and out. Almost. But we still fighting. We do have the double silence. Dark Ranger is putting in the black arrow. Level 5 hero cannot die. Does die. GG. Oh man. What a match. What a match by 120 and Labby. Pretty much exactly what we were hoping for. Grandiose Warcraft to open up the day. But Necromancer stays on top. Even though the early game wasn't perfect for him, it was good enough because his Fiend micro is out of this world. It's just out of this world. But yeah, if this is the entertainment level that we can expect for 6 more maps, I'm here for it. Zeppelin for an undead. My god. Is there a statistical favorite first year in Undead Mirror? I think this is very much a style thing for both of them. 120 just likes to play Fiends more in general. And Lich Fiend isn't really a thing. So DK Fiend it is. Jacob Doe! Thank you for the 20 month. Man, whenever I hear that sound, it's like a whip. Come join the game, Neo. Go into the lobby, Neo. Yeah. Feels good. I'm here for it. Seems like we will have a little bit of time between this game and our monthly cup. And I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, I am addicted. I am addicted to a custom game called Tower Survivor. Whew. I played it way too much. Way. I can't get rid of it. It is sick. There you go. Feels like other people use Battle.net for the grind. I don't want to name any names because I'm not a snitch. But you know, there's a content creator in Warcraft who had the best format. And that format was Soul Ape News. But Ape News don't exist anymore because some content creators say they have no time. But then they play 200 games on Battle.net.
Hope all is well with everyone.
Yo, that is lovely, mate. Thank you, Van Hammy. So others play a lot of ladder games on Battle.net. I went straight into a Tower Survivor addiction. A very, very big Tower Survivor addiction. I was very frustrated at first, but then I got it, and oh my god. I might have more APM in Tower Survivor than in the actual game right now. Our Chinese friends go into a break. 2 minutes of food ads. In the meantime, I can show you the bracket for the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup Monthly Edition. We will have a lot of Night of Mirrors in the beginning to then go into no Night of Mirrors anymore, which is great because I love Night of Mirror at the moment. Kevin vs Sonic, Foggy vs Aspect, Kevin and Sonic play Craft, Foggy and Aspect play Hawk, and then a best of 5 final. I think we can anticipate this quite a bit. And then B Cup continues on Wednesday, right? Yes, seems like Is there no competition tomorrow and the day after? That is indeed a bit odd. 267 days. You know, not a problem. Not a problem. That's just 8.5 months content every day. You know, just 8.5 months. I can tell you guys that there are plans in the Back to Warcraft team to cast every day on Christmas. That's the level of dedication that we show here to this wonderful, wonderful game. It is the best game.
I am coming RARALAN. Hype Bach Angreth.
RARALAN. Thank you. Fleshy. I don't know if Base Stack has Reforged graphics though. Oh. What the hell? I got a message. Oh! I got a friend request from Lawlion. Oops. 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 I hit the wrong button first time. Because to join games, left button, but accept friend, right button. So confusing. Very good, Pleshy. Very good. So, second map, we got the same colors, which is one of the #1 upsides of KK. That if the admins do it right, the colors for the players will always the same. One on War 3 Champions, it's random. Base Neo just declines. Never with Lawlion. You know that. I would never decline a friendship with Lawlion. It is confusing though. As I said, accepting an invite to a game is the left button. A friend request accept is the right button. How am I supposed to know this? Lawlion, he taken. I would leave everyone for Lawlion. No doubt. We're here on a small, tiny, cool map called Springtime. And we got the same setup. I would, you know, wild guess. Wild guess. This will be the build for the entire series.
Player's forces are under attack.
All right, can he do it this time? LabyRinth. With better timings, with smaller maps.
Hummel Hummel.
Mors. Thank you, Knusperhoden. Hope you have a wonderful day. Maybe even with the Fischbrötchen. Wouldn't that be something? And again, Labby has to slow down 1-0 as much as possible. Cannot allow a steal like he did in game 1. That kind of changed the momentum a little bit. But of course, 1-0 is not exposing himself too much to harass. It is tricky to get anything done with DK only.
Forces are under attack.
But in exchange, you get a fast attack. So, what can you do with the map control? Fast level 2, maybe some items. At the moment, rather unlucky. With slippers only. Matthias Brötchen is Saturday. Ah, I see. Yes, of course. Matthias Saturday. Everybody knows. Okay, big info potion, a good one. Is there anything that LabyRinth can do differently? Except micro better in fights. I don't really think so.
A player's forces are under attack.
It feels like he's pressuring less, allowing the DK to go to level 2 and above. While he himself is creeping his level 3, which is not that easy on springtime, I gotta say. If you don't follow the very, very passive standard creep route at the beginning of the base, at the outskirts of the base.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we got Creepcraft. That's what we get. It is a bit unfortunate that this is exactly 1-0 style, and he developed that style while playing versus Happy, and that, of course, is an absolute beast playing the style, knows every timing, inside out. Yet, he was defeated here quite a bit. So, after some pressure and a creep jack and a kill ghoul, he's forced into a town portal, interestingly. Giving up a lot of presence on the map. Slaughterhouse in comparison... quite late. The tech so much faster. No! Lich got level 3. Claws of attack plus 8. Amazing. Is there a non-fiend option? You can play Ghouls Destroyers without fiends. That's about it. I wouldn't recommend it. Would not recommend it. Both players with amazing items. So many claws. We burned through the big invo potion here. That one's gone. Also sells the greater mana potion. Now people will go crazy in chat. What is he doing? Big mana potion. OMG. But you need the gold. You need the gold ASAP. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That creep jack, though. That creep jack, though. These ghouls are all fodder. That will weaken the first push by LabyRinth by so much. Ah, questionable. Devotion aura as well. Absolutely fantastic. And usually the series between the two are so close. Ooh, saving the fiend. Just looking worse than game 1.
player's forces are under attack.
If you know your opponent is playing Lich first, why go ghouls? It's just fodder. But nobody did this. I mean, you need some ghouls for lumber. I think you're a little bit confused here, Result. Dark Ranger out, Invo Potion as well. Nice little boom boom Tavern Shop combo. Labby crept with 5 ghouls. Yeah, but Labby is the one with Lich first. Eh? I don't understand. Competition over the rat spot. Is it really that much competition?
A player's forces are under attack.
Leave me alone till I've had my first coffee. You are excused, good person. So many things, so much damage. We are ready to get webbed. Destro up. Oh, so important for Labby! Getting that level 4 on the Lich. Skimmy says it in chat already. B2W Lich, B2W 4. Another big Magnator. And that big piece of ham. 1-0's Lich is disgusting though. Plus 17 DK far forward. Soaking up a lot of damage, but it's not ending up on units. Was about to say, are we starting these crazy fiend saves again? Not yet. Lich a tiny bit too late. Can't be saved by the coil. Can be saved by the coil. Oh, Labby, this is looking solid, but only for so long. Now the fiends are somewhat saved. Actually, the second one falling as well. If he gets rid of the statue, he might be able to do it here, but not against 1-0. He can't, and that was too many losses in way too little of a time. As epic and close as game 1 was, as one-sided was game 2. And where did things fall apart? Was it just left-hand side? Leaving 1-0 alone there? Letting him creep, letting him contest. Everything was just faster, and then 2 level differences on DK and Dark Ranger. This derailed mega quickly, and so halfway done is the job for 1-0. Boom, grand final call-in. Didn't even need to save these fiends in the fights. He needs to do something. What is this something is the question. I wouldn't know. I think the Hammerfall harass worked better. What are the numbers on the level of the overview? The damage dealt by that hero? Yes, Biffus. Exactly. Springtime next. On Springtime, you can find a lot of claws. You will contest the turtles in the middle. Any chance for an expo play? Not really, right? Destroyer pushes. Just cut through this. Didn't we just have Springtime? Tide Hunters. Not Springtime. Hippo. You need a coffee as well. Tide Hunters. Lord, help me with the big
Jew smiley face.
110 months. That is 9 years and 2 months. That's so sick, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sparta, that's right. Sparta always says no coffee after 12, assuming that everyone lives his life like he does. But for Hippo, who's in the UK, it's not 12. Nye, 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 nye. Did I go ready? Yes, I did. I am angry. Oh, me too, buddy. Me too. Aren't we all? Let's see. What is... Oh, tomorrow... Wait, tomorrow? No. What is tomorrow? Scoop Reforged 2.0 match. Moon versus Sock. Ooh, I wonder if we can cast that. Can I ask Lawlight? It would be cool if there a tournament with entry fees. It's not even that easy to get people to play tournaments without when it's free. So I don't know if that would work. But surely someone can try. Okay, next map, Tide Hunters. We're started. And Labby has to start a sick turnaround, I gotta say. This is not looking too pretty. This looks like for the first time in a while, 1-0 might be getting back-to-back wins if the series continues this way. Oh. We got 1-0 in the red again. Labby fighting survival in the blue. Yeah, what's the change is the question. Is there a chance to play Crypt Lord first? Labby is not really a player to do so. Yeah, it would be a great surprise if anything changes. Lich for Labby, DK Fiends for 1-0. 1-0 has no reason at all to change anything. His build order works out, his tech timings work out, his creep routes work out, and the fights work out. It's up to Labby to change something. How often can you play a strategy that fails without adjusting? Game 2, a little disappointing. Man, 1-2-0 is also beast. I wonder if Labby has the mental fortitude to bring this back. He almost did it once against Happy in a War 3 Champions final. And of course, here, Tide Hunters, there's always a chance for a fast expansion. Look at that. Cheeky Labyrinth. Not bad. Last hit must be going to him, and it does. Item on the ground is a claw. Oh! Gets the last hit with the skeletons. Not bad. So this is heavily harassed. The strategy is out there. This might be the best shot Labyrinth has. You can't compete with micro. With that micro of 1-0, I mean. Extra XP here and there.
Players' forces are under attack.
But in general, this was a bigger setback for Labyrinth than was a gain through skeletons. He buys something. No, just the corpse. Level 2 pull, and now we babysit this. Maybe we go off to the turtle. 1-0 playing this almost undead versus human-esque.
Forces are under attack.
I mistaken. Yeah, you have to overwhelm with mass. I think that is on this map the correct choice. 1-0 will either have to counter expand at some point, which takes his pushes his timing back, or go for destroyer bust at a tower fortified position. It definitely puts 1-0 into a position where he needs to move. But this also means that 1-0 will have tier 3 a lot faster than Labby. And he'll also... will he have more map control with Tet Fiends? Between tier 2 and tier 3, maybe.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, mantle. Scary Lich. Got a Dark Ranger second. Oh, how lovely. Yeah, that takes a lot of map presence away from Labby, because his ghouls will be sniped. He doesn't have to wait for a Lich. So this is quite a bit of tempo. But yeah, if you want to execute your Fiend play as well as before, you need Aura. And it's not that easy to do. Could go Murlocs into shop into push. Like that tower position here. Covers the north quite a bit better than if you positioned here. Ooh, good that he didn't follow my advice. Otherwise he would be creep checked quite a bit. Yeah, struggling for level 2. Surround attempt doesn't work. Oh, has to go for the Invo potion just like on springtime. But it's only level 1 Nova. Like, does that even matter? It is a lot of time to let this pay off. Double
Sunday,
crit.
Sunday, 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 Sunday.
Stars and Stripes, it is always fascinating to see that you can read a calendar. Good that we got that approved. Or it was your assistant. Who knows? But thank you. 500 biddies. It is definitely Sunday. Yep. Thanks for telling us. Is it? If you're in... Wait. There's probably some parts in this world Oh, it's Monday already. Oh, Nova did get the kill. Oh, we don't have our last hit log. But that Nova was well timed, I think. 3.5 now. And another. That one definitely went to LabyRinth on the cost of the Ghouls. It's Monday in New Zealand. There you go.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. This expansion, of course, cost a lot. 3 towers, crypt for the wall off. No level 3 on 120. That's a problem. The Lich is taken off. Double slaughterhouse, double fiends. He struggles a little bit with lumber, something we never see with undead.
A player's forces are under
Can eat
attack.
that skeleton with ease if he wants. But not yet. 120's biggest asset? Tech. It's done. Tier 3. Coil secures the kill. Arms were almost up already. Good play by Labby. Not getting deterred from that 0-2. But still, we don't see the 10-15 food lead that he needs.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich out. Orb up. I don't see 120 really finding an opening here.
A player's forces are
Counter
under
expo on tier 3. Okay. Big fight for the lab. Massive Nova. Heal scroll as well. 120 has to throw all his mana onto Labby's army for that heal scroll to take full effect. But yeah, that's the difference in Fiend Macro, right? While Labby is moving his entire army to the back, 120 only uses single ones. Deny at the ready. Despite that expo... Ooh, unlucky last hit. Despite that expo, 120 has a supply lead and the tech lead and that stat... What's that statue doing here? I once saw a map of the world and I'm pretty sure it's round. That makes you smarter than 50% of the other Americans, SNS. Good job.
player's forces are under attack.
Again a mana stone, by the way, and a flute and this lid. 120 cannot complain about items.
Under siege.
That was a wonderful cover. For the second base.
Player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, I think 120 salvaged this as well as one can. Dodges the level 4 power spike, dodges the expo power spike, gets another consumable, scroll of the beast. How many death strolls? 1? Then he can't dispel any... Like, he can dispel a bit. Oh my god. Fiend's clumped up. Gets out of there. You don't want to ruin your progress. Save. And again. Setback. LabyRinth. Wait. Where's his lumber? He pulled all ghouls for this fight. Big discussion over time zones in chat. One would think there's 24 time zones, right? But there's some weird time zones that are only like half an hour ahead. My guess, there's 28 time zones. Is that correct?
A player's forces are under attack.
Isn't that weird? So when a movie starts at the top of the hour, in other parts of the world that are very close to you, it's not the top of the hour. Top of the map, rat spot, big golem, can't be nuked. 1-0 with another kill. Off we go. Okay, Labby got it, but Labby also got a Nova Info Potion right there. And 1-0 steals the item. Heal scroll to the rescue. And we got an all-out fiend war. Fiends falling, Destro falling. I am not too positive that Labby stands a chance here. God damn, this kid is so good today. Hail Mary, DK in trouble. Gets the kill despite the town portal. Was that on purpose? We'll see about that. We're losing more and more and more. Will that info potion last? It does. Ooh, that DK kill. That DK kill keeps him in the game.
A player's forces are under
There's
attack.
11 special time zones. Wow. Didn't know. That was, of course, also a huge chunk of XP for Labby. So level 5 around the corner. Big invul still available in general. Levels better distributed for 1-0, but the backup power spike. And let's push. This push doesn't do anything. 3 units, way too hurt. Oh, Labby! Retreats well.
Attack.
Ray Bear.
Much love.
I was about to say the same. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Two attack upgrades for 1-0. One on the other side. Labby fixes his lumber. Supply more or less even. Level 5 Lich around the corner.
Under attack.
Better auras. Obviously for 1-0. Destro Bust and that's it. Get out of my base move. Are we still on 2 production buildings? We are. 2 versus 4 production buildings. That is incredible. Full mana Lich. Inches away from 5. Look at the madman pulling the creeps. Getting the boulder, being exposed. Nova levels will be different, but at the moment they're still the same. It's more about the Dark Ritual here.
Now that I know text-to-speech is
Oh my
enabled, chat doesn't understand the complexities behind Warcraft 3.
Here we go, big last fight. Scroll of Healing used already. Fiend in trouble. Going down for Labby. Still has a supply lead, but what about the DK? 1-0, aiming for revenge. Coils arrive in time, almost all of them. That's level 5. That's the power spike. That's Labby's chance. If he has the mana, of course. Nova for the double kill. 6 supply wipe. And 1-0 is missing the rhythm a little bit. But he's getting some counter kills. Destro's falling. Same for the Fiend. Coil in time. And it's a TP out from 1-0 from his front yard. 5 food gone. Another Nova. Almost resulting in kill. Whew. What are these acolytes doing here? Oh no! They're just fodder. This is the win for Labby, guys. It is. It must be. Supply is rather narrow. But what can stop this beast now? All his fiends facing grave. And I don't think that's the way. Like, if 1-0 micros his way out of there with lower economy and lower hero spells, then that's a miracle. And maybe with the DK focus he can do that. Labby not giving him the chance. Gets an exit kill. Boom. And with that, we got a clear favorite. For game 3. And that is good for us. The difference in Lich damage is 11k. Yeah, 1-0 needs a miracle. His second base is mining longer than LabyRinth. So maybe there's a chance, but there's still 3k in it. We do have Banshees coming. That for 1-0 is a rare sight.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, there is a win condition in the late game for 1-0. There absolutely is. He will get better levels at some point. He has more gold. He has better auras. And Banshees win the late game. Smart play. It is definitely LabyRinth game to lose from here on out.
A player's forces are under attack.
With perfect information, can he maneuver around that big destroyer bust? Oh, huge destroyer bust! Before the Banshee is here! That's the downside of Banshees. They take a long time. So much pressure on him now. He's down 0-2. He has all the cards in his hands.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, positioning different between the production buildings. And the expo and the army. Just going straight into the base. For a statue. Oh, this might backfire. A destroyer falls by, yeah, that's an instant TP. And that's the time that he needed. Banshee falls. That was a crucial part of the army. But not without a fiend kill. And Banshees are fast to rebuild. Oh, guys, I think he's losing this. Oh my god, he's losing this.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 is getting 5-5. He got double invuln. He got Banshees. Another TP, can you really afford that? It is a lot of damage here. Level 5. 4, sorry. This is the fight on Blight, no tower. Supply lead LabyRinth. Who gets the better kill? This is getting stressful to watch now. Lich in trouble for 1-0, both with an invuln. Oh, one lasts longer. There's the coil, couldn't be silenced. Shop access denied, I think. If Labby doesn't win here, he's not winning at all. Lich! Saved by the bell. But only for so long. Got a potion, is back in business. Oh my god, what a neck and neck fight. Lich! Oh my god, he gets the kill. Just when I thought he's dead. There's very, very little anti-magic in this fight, by the way. 1-0, not the most expert in Banshee usage. Death and Decay. That makes very little sense to use, but maybe it's celebratory. And 1-0 is losing the last crucial fight of the game. And just when we thought he's dead, he wasn't. Good fighting spirit, LabyRinth. Definitely a surprise that he was able to pull this off. It was brave to dive into that position, go for the tower. But it was the right call. It was the right call. So here's the €5 text-to-speech by SNS.
Now that I know text-to-speech is enabled, chat doesn't understand the complexities behind Warcraft 3. While most of chat spends their days spamming, kappas, and such, I study Warcraft theory and the works of Happy and Baron from GNL Moon and Baron from GNL.
Doesn't continue. Matches or BO3 such as these are not easy for the average person to comprehend, and certainly above those that are currently in this chat. Stay mad. Maybe you should try another game, like Storm Gate. Ha, 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 ha. Something along those lines. That was the Manor Death and Decay, Celebratory Death and Decay, Flex Ulti, WTF Lamau. Thanks for streaming this. Thanks for watching this. Do we need a little break? I think so. Okay, let me refill my coffee and then we go on to map number 4. Dude, it would be quite a fantastic story if LabyRinth could pull this off and tie it up. Remember when this channel thought Stormgate was going to be the next big thing? Don't you think that's a bit like revising history? I don't think there was ever a big emphasis on Stormgate here. Well, you're gonna rebrand. How do you want to call your project? Back to Stormcraft? I feel for them. But yeah, speaking of newer RTS, this weekend, Zero Space has a free playtest, recommending that. Also, Immortal Gates of Pyre. Very cool once you get into it. Try it. If you have some time. All right, we got 1 minute on the clock, then game 4. Sounds like a metal band back to Stormcraft. Amazonia. Ay, ay, ay. Amazonia is gonna be rough for Labby. What can you do on Amazonia? Lich ghouls should be good for creeping, but there's no chance he can expand. Very little room to dodge. Huh. Amazonia is very different from other maps, very small. Huh. Ah, that's a bit of a downside for Labby. He just can't carbon copy the strategy he just plays, because we go from the easiest expansion in the map pool on Tide Hunters to one of the hardest expansions on Amazonia, and also one of the easiest to push expansions on Amazonia. Overlay crash, 1 sec. Yeah, it doesn't like the KK server. All right, 1-0 wins 2 maps in a row. Labby strikes back. And 1-0 take the 3-0 and claim match points. It is another great development to have this map back in the pool. So, will this enable a ghoul play by 1-0? Is the question. We're gonna start here at the lab with the lightning shield creep. No, still playing Tet Fiends. That is a brave move. Due to how small and contested the map is. Chat is still discussing our rebranding. I really hope that Immortal Gates of Pyre is not taken off, because then we have to name ourselves back to Immortal Gates of Pyrecraft, and I have no idea if that breaks the character limit on all homepages. Like, how are we supposed to do that?
A player's forces are under attack.
Back to EGOPcraft. It's not easy. It's not easy. Just like having a perfect lightning shield creep, that is also not easy. And I don't think we see it here. No lightning shield, didn't trigger it. That takes some time. DK has arrived. Little too late for the renegade, but still able to pick up the pieces. That's a goal. Is it? Oh, 1 down. Denied, but down. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There was a reason 1-0 chose this map. 2 ghouls down. Instead of getting an instant level 2 Lich, he's losing 2 units. And is still under pressure. Yep, felt like 1-0 did his homework. Oh, that's so brutal. No, 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 no! If that Acolyte dies, he can just go next. Great attack by 1-0. Clearly this map is playing in his favor. That's why he picked it.
player's forces are under attack.
Do we have backpacks? No. But he was... Oh. The map that won 1-0 his first world championship in 2015. He still feels very much at home here. Remember that? Death and Decay Ultimate versus Infi? Wonderful. X7 Tech, thank you for the 22 month. This is a brutal, brutal game for LabyRinth right off the bat. Doesn't have the level lead really, doesn't have momentum. It's preventing the Fiend pull, I like that. Because you have to play the Lich advantage again. Just a necessity. Who invented Lich first? I'm pretty sure... Who, like... Let's rephrase the question, otherwise we got nitpickers in chat. Who introduced this build to pro play? Or reintroduced, or... Nice steal to the forest. Made it part of meta. That was Labby. Labby in 2022, I would say.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich fast expansion is his build. This inventory screams for a Dark Ranger, but Dark Ranger's still busy flirting at the tavern. I think this is very, very smooth sailing. Lich first in UD Mirror has been meta for ages. Okay.
Player's forces are under attack.
There is a little bit of a difference if you talk about Lich School Darks or not, but yeah, whatever. Still a tough spot for LabyRinth. He needs great items and a little bit of luck. There's not too many opportunities for a creep jack here. 1-0 is faster in literally everything except level 3, and not having level 3 is a bit of an issue. I don't even think it's the biggest issue. Oh, is that enough? Yep, easy. Plus orb. And then he can contest the right hand side. Oh, movement on the map seems quite a bit better for LabyRinth. For 1-0. Three slippers. Oh boy. Chop, big. Sasquatch XP, of course, as well as Invo Potion. Huh? Doesn't get it yet. Doesn't get it yet. That's nice speed for LabyRinth now. Nova gets the kill. Prevents level 3. And he got silence. Unfortunately, he's running into a destroyer push.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, lots of lightning shield everywhere. Statues have to work overtime. Off we go. Still no Dark Ranger on 120. No silence against this. This is problematic. Ghouls fall, fiends fall. And Labby has a solid shot of winning this. DK in trouble. Gotta go for the TP. That should be the red spot. Another feed. Oh, gets it. No way. He started this game with losing 2 ghouls and half his creep camp. And now we can win this game. This Dark Ranger, by the way. Oh, the sweet, sweet right click. She's plus 15. To 0 is just not going for a third.
A player's forces are under attack.
I can't, like... What? Is that the play? Yeah? No silence, no disable? The red spot contests. We've seen it plenty of times on this map. This can last forever. Now we got the Dark Ranger. Ooh, that took some time. While breaking upkeep, clear sign for Labby also. 50 food's not enough anymore. Love that vision. Alright. We start the fight again. In almost every single encounter in these situations, 120 was ahead and had the better fights, and it starts off really, really well for him. Might lose a destroyer over this, but it's at least a trade. That's instant level 2 for the DR. It didn't even take her like, what, 15 seconds in the fight? Unreal. 120 is just better in these fights. Producing at the same time, gets new fiends in, and still so many consumables on both sides though. Lich out of it, invuln. Ooh, counter focus. Yeah, if the statue falls, that is horrible. And it is 120. Lich has an invuln and is also safe. And all I see is red. Oh, a DK surrounded. There's no way out of there, is there? Closes it again. Coil at the ready, and that is the DK biting the dust. Oh man. Good fight by Labby, especially at the early tier 3 stages. Maybe he just has to do more with the Dark Ranger level advantage, item advantage. Keeps on fighting here. Heal scroll. Oh no, nothing's allowed. That was close, by the way. The coil icon just popped up. I don't think it's gonna matter with 27 food. But he wants to try. Okay, I give him that. But if you drain a potion here, that is something that his resources can't be put into an army. And 120 is quite rich. Can get the hero back from the tavern, let the statues do the thing. And has a Sobi mask to get easily back. To full mana as well. Okay. We claim the shop. Try to claim the red spot as Labby is dodging at the moment, waiting for the DK. Cheaper revive, but takes a lot longer. Claws plus 12, as if this Lich isn't doing enough damage already. We got Frost Armor, by the way. Interesting choice by 120. Not the first time he did this. And yeah, this looks like a knockout punch on map 4. Gonna be 3 match points then for 120. I mean, look at these supply. Lich levels, which is supposed to be heavily in favor of LabyRinth, is almost tied up. He's also catching up on the Dark Ranger levels. Is relatively explosive. Always trying to sneak out a fiend kill or something, but this is not something that is winnable here with 17 food difference. Maybe a hero focus if he's lucky, if 120 is slipping, but doesn't seem like the past couple of days that he's slipping much in these fights. And then you put his fiend micro on top and he's saving units like this. It is beautiful, except this one was a little bit too late. But you know, with RNGs this can happen. Little practice run. Statue up time. Way bigger. As long as he keeps the DK out of range, this should be fine. He is risking a little micro arena. But yeah, on other maps, there was an expansion that was supposed to save LabyRinth. Yeah. What do we have here? What's the win condition here? Oh, you finally got that fiend after like 2 minutes. Feels good, man. Feels good. Again, going for temp. Fascinating how LabyRinth indeed sees a way to win this. Levy's gonna win. Wanna bet? I'd bet. 5 subs? Wait, how do I pay you 5 subs? That was fucking dumb. I think, what's the equivalent? $25? Enigma Zach, thank you for the sub. But I mean, I don't have to think about what I pay you. 5-month gifts up to him. That would work. I'm sure Twitch doesn't mind that bad. They don't. There's no way LabyRinth can win this. There's no way. Am I missing something? Like, look, like it's 1-0 versus 3-1. Lich levels are the same. Except this is the first hero, this is the second hero. The Aggie on the Dark Ranger. Okay. But it's 12 damage difference on a Fiend. And like what, 15 damage difference on the Dark Ranger, but we have 5 Fiends versus 3. Oh my. Oh no 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 1-2-0 is asleep! What was he doing? Oh my god. Don't win. Don't. I'm the biggest 1-2-0 fan in the world. I don't want to pay 5 subs. In your hometown, with this game, with Banshees, with these upgrades, you cannot lose this 1-2-0. You cannot lose this. Come on, micro of beans. Click the right things at the right time. Lich level 5. Let's go! Damage meter goes brrr. But the destroyers are a little bit of a problem. Nice Nova by Labby. But now he seems to be falling apart, right? He must be. Destroyers falling with full mana even. That's not great. That's never great. This is way closer than I expected, but still at the end there's a 20 food difference. Labby doesn't mind. He's fighting with his heroes. Banshee in the back. Could apply some more anti-magic. Lich falling. Boom! And that's 5 subs to me. I was never in any doubt. There's a clear one-sided 1-0 victory. It was obvious. Nobody with a clear and straight mind would have doubted this. And so I didn't. Yeah, that's oftentimes an odd situation when the minds are dry. On Amazonia, who's pushing and why. Sit to win is oftentimes the best thing to do. I feel like that destroyer push could have worked actually. And the start of the fight wasn't too great. Three 1-0 pushing for that lower bracket semifinal where he would be up against Soin or he who shall not be named, whenever that is. Hello WC3L Happy. Dear WC3L Happy, are you very mega busy in the upcoming days? I might have something for you. To look over. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. That would be wonderful. Ay, ay, ay. Match points 1-0 on Last Refuge. Last Refuge is another Lich Expo map, right? It can do that, but it's also relatively easy to read, in my opinion. But since this is LabyRinth, this could be a Dreadlord. Let's go. Let's go. Fireworks, baby. Go down in flames. He had the right idea, just didn't have the micro. Yeah, I think so too. Still didn't get the 5 subs, by the way. Just saying. This happens constantly with people in the chat. Coming up with bets. You remember that one guy who wanted to donate 500 euros? $500? When he's right? When he's wrong? Never saw those $500. I banned him. That guy deleted his Twitch account. Oh yes! He deleted the Twitch account! True! True! That person deleted the Twitch account. That was so funny. That was a glorious moment. Uh-huh. That was a glorious moment. Forgot about that. Good timing. Yeah, I can't tell you when, because it's not down to me. Like, I'm waiting for something to be sent to me to then be forwarded to you. Yeah, so I hope soon, but all right, we're ready. Last refuge. Could be the last refuge for LabyRinth. We want to see a Dreadlord. Everybody wants to see a Dreadlord. The Labby special. Come on. We're waiting for Lawlight, who didn't hit the ready button. I think... I thought this only happens to me and Remo. But no, it's Brother Joe. Go get him, Stefan. Teach him how bets are made. Go, 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 go. Well, well. Game up. Match points 1-0. I think you gotta go with the fast expansion. If it's Lich or Dreadlord, can be debated, but I think you have to go for fast expansion. Otherwise, you can't break 1-0. It's relatively clear throughout the series if it's one base. Labby is just not good enough today. Doesn't have the micro. Come on. This is your signature move, Labby. It's a Lich. Babidi, thank you for the 86th month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we shouldn't shun him over this.
We'll never regret finding your channel and content. Love y'all.
Ah, Kefa Lucas, who shared that in his YouTube recap. We were his #1 channel. There we go. If anyone needs the German lawyer at the moment, let me know. This is your turn to praise me, Neo. WC3 I'll happy about that task I have for you. How much discount is there on at the moment? Exactly? Oh.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just asking. Unrelated. We got a Lich mirror, by the way. Now, if anyone needs a lawyer, 1UP Legal. WC3 I'll happy, supporting me for a long time, saving me from scammers. Well, speaking of scammers, 120 just stole the Shadow Priest. That's annoying. Nice deny as well. It's like, he's flexing a bit, right? You think you can do good with Lich? Let me show you. That makes sense, of course, as you can expect LabyRinth play to be expansion. It's just rallying all the ghouls north. He's just trying to break him here. Labby is attacking already. Ooh. He's so heavy on ghouls.
A player's forces are under attack.
What kind of additional discount do you want? I will soon have 4 mouths to feed. That is the product of you having fun. And it's not up to me. That is your doing. Don't blame me for you multiplying when we have too many people on this planet already. That should be an environmental discount to me. So, Labby certainly wanted to expand. 120 read this. Put heavy pressure on the north. Labby decided to tech instead, which is way faster now than 120, but 120 has better creep speed.
Player's forces are under attack.
What in the world of Warcraft can cause global warming? Production of rifles. Ban Pala rifle to save the planet. Yeah. Also, the Paladin is saving lives, which is leading to overpopulation. Then you add a Blood Mage, Flame Strike, getting rid of trees.
Player's forces are under attack.
Which is also bad for the environment. Boom, there you go. You're onto something here. Here, Parks. Plus gyros and siege tanks. Yeah, we have to get rid of all human.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tinker's the worst. He's very rare. Ooh, 120 didn't creep much. He's level 3 already. It's all about that tech timing, I feel. That's the only thing Labby has going for himself except items.
A player's forces are under attack.
Necromancers are raising dead instead of allowing decomposition, thus screwing with the neutral cycle and causing catastrophic ecology. That's recycling. Undead's recycle. People. Whoa! Nice last hit again, delaying level 3. My god, 120 is on fire. I tell you a little secret. Everybody paints me as this happy fanboy. 120 in shape is my favorite undead to watch.
A player's forces are under attack.
Who would have thought? Okay, Labby. Go, 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 go. He finally got level 2 Nova. Immediately eating. Good save. Who's ahead in ghoul fights? Well, seems like it's 120. Even being 10 foot down. Labby never goes Banshees, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
Labby seems far ahead. 120 will catch up a lot with level 4 Lich. Lich level difference is crazy. Oh, that's a lot of free shots. Chip, 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 chip. I sound like a bird, but I'm casting the fight. Another steal. One step closer to 4. Once again, the tavern occupation by LabyRinth I like, similar to Amazonia. Ooh, didn't get that one. Ouch, that hurts. Not getting level 4 at the Ogre, also losing the item at the Ogre. He wants level 4 so bad. And now we get the Dark Ranger, now we get the Silence. And now 120 is fine, I think. It's not necessarily his style. And he doesn't have a single Fiend, which will be an issue. He's fine. He is fine. Both can creep up a lot from here on out. Lab for Labby. Only an arm. Sweet little Dark Ranger quick trick. Silence on this makes creeping the red spot a lot easier. He's so unlucky. And Labby is a bit too late. Still many creeps. We're gonna end up at 50-50. Are the Fiends the difference maker here? Destro, Mir. Like in the good old days. All on that Lich. Ooh, he's throwing the kitchen sink at this Lich. And that's a relatively easy retreat. But full mana, Destro needs a coil. Sends it to the Lich. But gives up on that Destroyer. Sees an opportunity on the Dark Ranger. Can't really get it. Labby fighting for survival at B Cup. Loses another Fiend. Does he have some healing? Maybe. Ooh, the rings come in have a white clutch. That's brave to stay here. That is brave. Gets level 2. 10 food down. Labby, looking fine. Double invuln as well. 4 rings on 120 is nuts. So if he has to give up the position, that's the Merc camp for LabyRinth. And that's level 3 DK. But he doesn't. That takes a long time. Yeah, creeping this camp takes a long time. But Labby just pulling back. For the red spot and shop control. Triple invuln. I still have no doubts that 120 is winning this, by the way. More HP and int on that Lich. If he gets level 4, Creep Jack, no TP, triple invuln and Ankh. Can that save him? Oh boy. He has the high ground as well. Looking good for LabyRinth. Or does it? Invul potions must make a difference. DK far behind. Ankh transferred. Oh my god. That was a lifesaver here. Lich in trouble. Same can be said for the DK. But yeah, invul potion for days. All you can drink at the Labby bar. But this is now these fights that 120 always wins. Might retreat a little bit. Ouch, for free. He's losing a lot now. Impressive! Impressive! Labby.
Player's force is under attack.
Not threatened, not panicking. Oh. And now 120 is in a position where Labby was twice. No army. And not having level 2 coil hurts so much. But it's 20 dead food. These destroyers won't do much. And that's level 3. He gets one more. Oh, he doesn't! 2.9! This one though. Still not enough. No anti-air at all. Ah, that deny. Little too early, Dark Ranger! Oh no, 120. What was that? Didn't want to throw the coil before level 3. Alright. Labby on Last Refuge. This has always been his favorite map. But this is not over yet. Potion of... Oh my god, there's so many potions. Can't get a single kill. And the statue's gone. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Labby flexing a little. Any transition? Any banshees? Nope. And I'm having a hard time seeing 120 coming back into this game. Seheo! Thank you for the sub. Shop control, guys. Shop control. I still don't think this is over. It's just that Labby is in a phenomenal spot. I don't think it's over. You're all making fun of me for being confident in 120. After he won pretty much every single fight in this entire match. Except the last one. Doesn't make things better. At least we get level 3. It's a level ahead of the Dark Ranger. That's a problem. A ghoul run by. No, I couldn't cancel this anymore. We will get banshees. I gotta say, the banshee usage of 1-0 was not ideal
Players' forces are
so far. You know, this matchup revolves a lot around heroes and the anti-magic shell. It's trying to prevent you from nuke. But we haven't seen these on heroes. Oh. Labby is in no rush, really. I like how he's not overcommitting. He's pushing back a little. That's about it. And expo up.
A player's forces are under attack.
More XP. 2-0 upgrades versus 1-0. Banshee very heavy in lumbar, getting 1-1 now. It's not over. It isn't. Triple in ball is nice, but level 5 Lich. Don't. Okay, he was quite a bit off. He got 4 invo potions. They served him well, what can I say? What can I say?
A player's forces are under attack.
What's the timing? 27 seconds. He needs another invo. And ideally level 5. Oh no! That's level 5! That must be level 5. Oh shoot! That makes a big difference. Now we get anti-magic. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, do or die. This is gonna decide the mat and maybe the match. We do get towers. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. 1-0 pushing in with a DK far forward. Using that as a damage sponge. Entry kill on the Fiend. Seems like Labby is getting a bit nervous here. Snipes the statue very, very quickly. Also the Banshee. 1, 2, 3. Quick succession. Resetting the fight quickly. But quickly enough. Oh boy. Oh boy. Labby. You poor soul. The Nova doesn't do much. The coil arrives in time. Banshees both nuked. That was a sweet one. But what's left? What is left for LabyRinth? The double towers are helping. Lich in trouble. Invo potion. He got plenty. Counter nuke on the DK. But there should be an invo death pact. Needs it soon. Dark Ranger. Got him. Lich in trouble. Fiend in trouble. Lich can't die. Can't die. Can't die. Gets the coil. If a hero falls, this match is done. And it looks like the hero might be Labby's. Lich saved once again, but uh-oh, we're chasing! Boom goes the dynamite. And I want to mention that chat was making fun of me for saying that 1-0 will win this and that I'm confident in 1-0. And I was a laughing stock. You thought I am a fool, but here I am, and this is why they call me the prophet. Because I see things that you don't. GG, 4-1. Easy prediction. I deserve 50 subs for this.